Znalazłem dość dziwny film Skibidi Toilet Iceberg i wyjaśnienie tej całej sytuacji. Jestem ciekaw, o czym to jest. Dzisiaj sobie obejrzymy, także zostawcie lajka, subskrybujcie kanał i zaczynamy. Jestem ciekaw, co tu się dzieje, co tu się od Janie Pawla. Jak to się mówi? Czekajcie, za głośno trochę. Okej. Tajemnica Skibidi.
Briefly, what is Iceberg? It is a list of certain myths, secrets, and mysteries, which is sorted by mystery.
Tajemnice.
The list is divided into several layers, where the secrets from the top layer are common knowledge to almost everyone, but the lower we go down, the more obscure the secrets become. Don't forget to
Ciekawe, co on tutaj wrzuci, nie? Co tu może być o Ice?
Skibidi was never intended to be a TV series.
Nie miał być serialem.
Skibidi Toilet knows how the first episodes stand out. Dafuk Boom said in an interview that it was originally a few unrelated episodes that only became a full-fledged series by the seventh episode.
Czyli od 7 odcinka, to już mamy wyjaśnienie, jest 7 odcinek jest jakby takim pierwszym, można powiedzieć, pierwszym kanonicznym.
Source Filmmaker is the software from Valve in which Dafuk works. It has a wide popularity among content makers in the community of Source's games. Unlike more professional applications for creating animations, it is famous for its relative simplicity. Half-Life Connection. In the early episodes, you can notice various characters from the Half-Life episode. As I said earlier, the first episodes were originally created as a regular meme. This can also include the assets that Dafuk uses from the episode, characters,
to jest dużo nawiązań do Half-Life'a, nawet tych wysokich odcinkach, tych takich, gdzie mamy penetrację i zwiat w bazie naukowca, gdzie był ten jeden Skibidi Toilet z tym pokrętłem.
Some plot moves and characters also reference the Half-Life universe. The same Dafuk character is
G-Man przecież, nie? No właśnie.
Also, according to some theories, the conflict started with some kind of experiment, thanks to which the Skibidi Toilet's invasion
No eksperyment też w Half-Life'ie był, nie?
Let me say right away that I don't think that Skibidi Toilet is in any way related to Half-Life plot-wise. Rather, Boom pays homage to Valve in this way. The first Astro Toilets. The distinguishing feature of Astro
no to niby, że 13 odcinek,
nie? Turns out then that the first Astros shown appeared in episode 5.
Piątym nawet, nie?
The TV men speak English, but backwards this doesn't prevent both the Skibidi Toilets and the agents from understanding them. Skibidi virus. In early episodes, you can see people becoming Skibidi Toilets. This happens because of the Skibidi Toilet song. In later episodes,
no to wyjaśnione, potwierdzone to zostało, nie?
The point is that people who are under the prolonged influence of the song begin to behave less rationally and more aggressively. As one of the agents commented, their brains rot. Characters' names. Most characters are given nicknames by the fandom, but there are also some official names.
No Boom to w opisie dodawał te oficjalne informacje, no.
Skibidi bathroom. In several episodes, we get to see an unusual triple Skibidi toilets in the bathroom. Even fans treat them as a separate race, like urinals, but I think they're just experiments by Skibidi scientist, Skibidi Cat. In one episode,
no, Skibidi Kot to też był. Ciekawe, jakie będą głębie, jak się będziemy zagłębiać w ten odcinek, nie?
Ask Boom a few questions, and one of them was, will Skibidi Cat return to the show? To which he replied, possibly. Personally, I think we will see him again, as we were recently shown that there is an Astro Toilet dog. I'm not sure, but I think his return is hampered by some issues that may arise with copyright. The thing is, Boom used a model of a cat that was lying around in the Steam workshop when making him.
O, już 2016 to daleko, nie?
And may want to make his model to avoid these problems. Shallow water. Female characters. There aren't many female characters in Skibidi Toilet.
Ale nie ma, słuchajcie, kobiecego tytana, nie?
TV woman, camera woman, and speaker woman. The Skibidi Toilets also had some female characters in the early episodes, but at some point we pretty much stopped seeing them until Hybrid Woman showed up recently. But interestingly enough, few people remember that the Alliance had another female version of the agent.
Na początku tutaj, no.
Woman we saw in episode 29, she was destroyed by Skibidi Glitch, Dafuk's cat. Dafuk Boom has a cat. He even made a community post with an image of the pet. In the full-screen version of the first
Jest tutaj kod jego, nie?
season of Skibidi Toilet, there's another picture hanging next to the elevator. Non-canonical episodes. There are several non-canonical Skibidi Toilet episodes that aired on the author's channel, but were not included in the season picks. Non-canonical episodes include Skibidi Slipwalk Toilets
No,
and 3
Sleepwalk,
episodes of
America.
The non-canon episodes
Tak.
have not been released again since. Brown Skibidi Toilet. An unusual brown toilet appeared in several early
Potem te
episodes.
toalety
It
zrobiły
never
się
showed
takie
any
szare,
differences
nie?
from the rest of the Skibidi toilets, but had a non-standard coloring. First, Skibidi Toilet. In early episodes,
No.
an image of the
To
first
jest duże odesłanie. Pierwsze i go czcili Skibidi, nie?
toilet we saw in the very first episode could be spotted. G-Man destroyed YouTube. In the 33rd episode, G-Man can be seen destroying the YouTube logo. A lot of people attach some weird meanings to this for some reason, but I think it's obvious here. Dafuk kind of showed that the Skibidi Toilet trend has taken over YouTube.
No, to było wtedy jak ten
For a
Skibidi
very
był
long
mega
time,
popularny,
it
nie?
was unclear what became of humanity after the Skibidi Toilets took over Earth. In the early episodes, we see
Byli
humans
ludzie,
trying to
ale potem
resist
dopiero,
and
nie?
how
W
they
jakiś
live under
sposób
the control
one
of
się...
the Skibidi Toilets.
Ludzie się znowu
But for a very
pojawili w
long
odcinkach.
time, we never once saw humans or what was left of them. Until in the 70th episode, we are shown the corpse of a man who appeared here recently. It wasn't until the 73rd episode that we were shown some of the surviving humans who were taking refuge in one of the Alpha Hills laboratories. Then in the next episode, we were shown more people, but who were already infected with the Skibidi virus. Earth Skibidi Toilets. As I said before, Astro toilets are different from normal ones with red eyes and enhanced abilities. It's also clear that ordinary Earth Skibidi
Czyli wygląda, że ten wirus rozprzestrzenia się na planety, nie?
toilets are people infected with the Skibidi virus because of the Skibidi toilet song's effect on them.
No właśnie,
This explains
piosenka,
why the
nie?
invaders didn't wipe out all the people and why there are no bodies on the streets. The action of the series takes place in Ohio, USA.
Ohio?
Until the 10th episode, the episode description includes toilets in Ohio. Many people conclude from this inscription that the action of these episodes took place in this state
W
of the
Ohio.
USA. I don't
To
think so.
grubo, nie?
Because there was a meme going viral at the time where you took anything or phenomenon and added the inscription in Ohio while something weird was happening in the video or image. G-Man is an astro toilet. According to the latest information, we can assume that G-Man is an are shown camera woman after losing Plunger, going over old footage that was taken of her. At one point, she
Jako
rewinds
kobieca
so
forma,
far
nie?
back that we see the humans conducting some sort of experiment to discover a new type of energy. A girl named Kathy, who was setting up the camera, asks Dave to look into it. He refuses, but then gives a thumbs up. The thing is, they gesture the same way Camera Woman does with Plunger. That's what we can assume from this, that all the agents were human. But exactly how they became human is unknown.
No to jest dziwne, nie? Że z robotami się zamienili w roboty, nie? To jest ciekawe.
Skibidi Toilet is a chronicle. There is a theory that we watch the episode not on behalf of the agent, but as if from an outside observer who reviews the chronicle of events. This theory is supported by the fact that the entire series was as if recorded by the cameramen and takes place on their behalf. Also, when the series was just gaining momentum, there was a sort of trend in episode commentary. People sort of kept diaries describing what was happening on behalf of the agent. From there, by the way,
Tego nie słyszałem, tej teorii w ogóle.
and in general, the trend was cool. Depth. TV Man Titan's red glow sound. When TV Man Titan uses his ability that makes everyone feel agony and harm themselves, we can hear the sound of THX, which is a company that develops home theater sound systems. Our
Dobra,
TV
kojarzę,
Man
to
traders.
stara firma,
Even from
nie?
the early appearance of the TV Men, Dafuk let us know that they have some dark secret. For example, in the description of the 30
Napisał, no właśnie, to jest dziwne ten opis, że coś jest gorszego od Skibidi Toilet.
episode, in which we were shown these agents for the first time in the open, it is written, there is something scarier than
Coś bardziej
Skibidi
przerażającego
toilets.
niż
But the next
Skibidi Toilet.
episode's description says, the TV men are here to help. Boom did
Właśnie, z pytajnikiem TV Men Come to Help?
not write an affirmative sentence, but as if to ask the audience why they came. You could also see throughout the series how the TV men abandoned their comrades if there was even the slightest threat to them. And in the last episode, we see
Nie zdziwię się, jak na końcu będzie tak, że będziemy walczyć z TV-menami na końcu, słuchajcie. Nie zdziwię się totalnie, jeżeli tak będzie.
the TV men openly show their disdain for the rest of the agents. HoovyTube. HoovyTube is a blogger who creates animations in SFM, often related to Team Fortress 2. The thing is that at the moment he is the only person who helps Dafuk with the series. He creates partials, small particles, and he started helping Dafuk relatively recently, since the 66th episode. Boom as a character. In the series,
No
there
niby,
is a
że
very
to jest ten
mysterious character who
sekretny
only once
agent to jest
showed
Boom,
himself
nie?
openly to Plunger shortly before his death. While everyone calls him the secret agent, I call him Dafuk. You may ask why I call him the same as the author of Skibidi Toilet. The fact is that he has the same appearance as Boom's channel avatar, and many people think that this avatar appeared only when the series itself appeared, but no, it was there long before.
No
the
właśnie,
Skibidi Toilet.
dużo osób
And
mówi,
as
że
you
to
will
jest
find
Boom
out,
w sumie
this is not
niby.
the first time Dafuk
Czy
has
raczej ta
appeared
postać jest
inside his
wzorowana na
videos.
Boomu.
Green Cameramen. The first time we saw Green Cameramen was when a group of agents infiltrated Alpha Hills. Then, as the squad moved deeper, they died, but we saw them again before Plunger's death. My theory is that these agents work for Dafuk, and most likely aren't even cameramen. And what they are, you'll find out next. Hidden Race. At this point in the series, there are 6 races. These are humans, Earth and Astro Toilets, cameramen, speakermen, and TV men. But we've been getting teasers of a new
No jeszcze
race for
PC
quite
Man,
some
może się
time
pojawi
now,
nowa
and in
rasa
very
PC
small
Manów, nie?
portions, which includes Dafuk and his agents. I believe they are the PC men, or computer men. It would take another 10 minutes to list all the clues and describe their abilities, so I'll stop there. Skibidi Toilets Religion. In the 10th episode, you can see the Skibidi Toilets are in a temple listening to a sermon by Astro Toilets with a halo. An image of the first Skibidi Toilet can be
No
seen
ja o tym już dawno mówiłem, że niby ten pierwszy Skibidi Toilet jest jakby taką czcią,
on
nie?
the left. From this, it can be understood that the Earth Skibidi Toilets not only see the first one as the figure who started the takeover of the planet, but they also see him as their forebear in religious terms.
No, przodka,
Astro
nie?
Juggernaut is a dog. When Astro Juggernaut
No jest
first
też teoria,
appears,
że to
you can
pies
see a
jest
paw on
Juggernaut.
his armor,
Fajnie
which was only
wyjaśnienie
hinted at
tych
at the
wszystkich
time.
takich
But in
sekretów, nie?
episode 75, we saw that the little Astro Juggernaut under his helmet was a dog, most likely a sheepdog. And when Astro Juggernaut picks him up, he says, "My child," from which we can safely say that this character is also a dog. Relationship to other Dafuk series. In one way or another, various characters or references to them from the Skibidi Toilet series have appeared in Dafuk's work before. It's more of an iceberg within an iceberg, because some of these appearances are known to almost everyone, and some are little known. The most famous appearance was in a past Dafuk series. The
A, no tak, to jest rzeczywiście tutaj takie połączenie.
Beatbox
Pamiętacie to?
Multiverse. There, one
No,
of the key characters mentions cameramen who sacrifice their lives for valuable information, as well as another character
poświęcają swoje życie dla cennych informacji.
who, by the power of beatboxing, has the divine ability to become a Skibidi Toilet at some point. I have to disappoint you. This series was released by Dafuk already when Skibidi Toilet was gaining popularity. The second
No
known
właśnie, czyli to na pewno jest tym bardziej połączone,
appearance of
nie?
Skibidi Toilet characters was in a deleted clip by Dafuk called Demand. Both cameramen and TV men could be seen there. If we trust the information that the clip was uploaded in June of the 21st year, this is the very first appearance of Skibidi Toilet
No, ten
characters in
ukryty
Dafuk's
film,
work.
co jest
The third
usunięty, nie?
appearance of the Skibidi Toilet can be seen in Dafuk's short called Every Nightmare. This short is a sort of remake of the Stack and Pissmere video, but instead of the creature that was chasing the protagonist in the elevator, a Skibidi Toilet appears, and the final appearance is seen in the 21st year video, Dafuk Svumka. The video has almost no plot and consists of several scenes
Ty, to jest to miejsce z shortów, nie?
where different characters combine with other people or objects at an unexpected moment to turn into something strange. At one point, Male 07 goes into the restroom and also merges into some sort of Skibidi toilet, and the subtitles at this point say Toilet Man. I don't
Toilet
think you
Man,
need to
no.
explain that all these appearances are unrelated to the Skibidi toilet storyline. but many people have a theory that the Beatbox multiverse is part of the Skibidi Toilet canon. I don't think so, as even the name of the show has the word multiverse in it. Of course, there are other universes, but it's unlikely we'll ever see the characters Male 07 and
Mi się wydaje, że to jest coś na rzeczy, że tu jest jakieś
Male
połączenie
09 in the
wszechświatów,
show
nie?
itself. Who created the Titans? If we have a clue as to how the agents came to be, how the Titans came to be, is still unknown. While they do behave humanely, it's unclear how to transfer a human mind into their shell. I have many theories on this. I won't list them all, but it's an interesting enough topic. Maybe I'll get around to it someday. The Skibidi Toilets alphabet. If you look at the writing of the
No to
Skibidi
jest ciekawe, jak to... Szkoda, że Boom nie dał nam tego rozszyfrować, co jest w tym tekście. Może kiedyś zobaczymy,
toilets,
nie?
you'll realize that it consists of Greek, where the Skibidi Toilet song is written in similar characters. Abyss, IMDb. IMDb is a site where you can rate and leave reviews of movies.
No to już jedziemy głębiej w
TV
sekrety.
series. And of course, a popular series like Skibidi Toilet has a page on this platform. This page has over 2,000 reviews with an average rating of 5.1.
5 na 1, to słabe ma oceny, nie?
What's so unusual about that? The thing is that on IMDb there is another page, and as far as I remember, it appeared earlier and has only 175 reviews. And what's interesting is its description. It's a seemingly ordinary upbeat Friday in audio-video city. However, when a gentleman leaves a party to go to the bathroom, he discovers a mysterious human head inside it, singing strange gibberish. Then the head becomes violent. What I found odd at the time was that the author of this description implied in advance that this was an alliance city and that one of the agents meets a Skibidi toilet. The thing is, this description was here before the full screen version of the first season was released, which is when we were shown that the agents had been present since the first episode, rather than appearing later. It's unclear how this author knew these details.
Ty, to jest ciekawy sekret, nie? Że ktoś napisał o tych kameramenach, zanim się oni w ogóle pojawili w serii. O kurde. Wow. To może być sam autor, nie? Boom to mógł
In
napisać.
February of the 24th, Dafuk gave an interview to Forbes. In it, he
Wow.
said that the idea for the series came to him in a dream in which Jesus Christ came to him, whispering in his ear, "The world is blessed with Skibidi toilets." In general,
Nie no, on chyba sobie żartuje ten Boom, że coś takiego no nie.
the interview contains a lot of reflections on divine providence and the role of dreams in inspiration. So I advise you to read The Anatomy of Skibidi Toilets. How the anatomy of Skibidi toilets is organized
okay.
is still a mystery. One person suggested that the toilet for Skibidi toilets is a shell, like that of snails. Non-canon characters. These are characters that have mostly been present in troll leaks or hidden episodes. These include
Godzilla, nie?
and TV Man with the copium from the video Godzilla's Humiliation, which is
Niekanoniczne.
only available at the link. G-Man with multiple lasers from the Troll Leak 63rd episode, Grey G-Man from the Troll Leak 67th episode, and Microwave Man from the
Microwave
Troll
Man.
Leaks to the 63rd and 70th episodes. The Earth government knew about the Astro toilets. In the 70th episode, you can see a poster of Dafuk shaking hands with a scientist. It reads, "The government-sponsored underground laboratory has appointed a new manager. The details and reasons for the deal remain secret. From this we can build a theory that Dafuk, who is a member of the PC Men race, told the Earth government about the Astro Toilets threat and offered to help them."
Ty, może rzeczywiście tak być. Że on jakby rząd wiedział o tym zagrożeniu ze strony Astro Toilet. I temu tu było doświadczenie, ale coś wyszło spod kontroli, albo to Boom specjalnie zrobił, nie?
In those labs that he showed them how to get new, almost limitless energy and how to use it to create agents. It wasn't like that. It's a fairly obscure theory. It goes something like this. It wasn't the Skibidi toilets that attacked the Alliance. It was the Alliance that attacked the Skibidi toilets.
Sojusz zaatakował Skibidi.
This theory has a few significant pieces of evidence. First, in episode 4, we can see how people willingly want to become Skibidi toilets. Apparently, becoming them has some sort of perk, perhaps life extension or supernatural powers. And what's most important are the events in episode 9. There we see two Skibidi toilets standing in front of a monument to the first one with a golden toilet. There are people
No nie wiem, czy traktujemy te pierwsze odcinki jako kanoniczne, no bo tu rzeczywiście jakby oni żyli no tak spokojnie, nie atakowali nikogo, nie?
as if everything is normal, and even the aggressive Skibidi toilets aren't lunging at them. When the agent approaches the monument, the Skibidi toilets see him and don't attack, but say something, whereupon he flushes one
I
while the other
uciekają,
tries to
nie?
run away. He flushes him and leaves the graffiti behind. The agent notices the cameraman running away from the Skibidi cop.
Ty, może rzeczywiście tak było, nie? Że to tak naprawdę Skibidi toalety nie są złe.
After which the
O
police
kurka.
catch up with him as well. From what we see,
No ale to jest shorty początkowe, więc tutaj to nie jest kanon, nie?